Good afternoon and welcome to the Developer Show. This is a program where we showcase up-and-coming developments, talk investments, and show you how you can find yourself within this latest development called Deland Estate. My name is Chad and I'll be your host. And today we are joined by none other than Helandi Moolman, who is the marketing manager for Engel and Völkers Potchefstroom. Helandi, thank you so much for taking some time out to join us today.
Hi, Chad, and thanks for the opportunity. We are very excited to join you on your show.
It is more than a pleasure. Potchefstroom, I'm sure a lot of people tuning in are going to be reminiscing to their days where they were more carefree, running down the Potchefstroom strip, enjoying themselves.
Yes, definitely. And the great news is it's actually still that great living here. So they should definitely come and visit or invest in property this side.
I think so. I think all these development shows that I'm doing are making me very jealous with where I'm situated. I always thought Santon, I've made it, I'm done. I love where I'm living, and I'm talking about people who are located on the coast. I'm talking to people who are living in Potchefstroom, which is it's such a nice place to be. Every time I've visited, I've always loved it. And it's super interesting to talk to you about developments there, because I was always under the impression, it was a lot of beautifully established homes that was done, and that was kind of it in Potchefstroom. And evidently, I was very wrong. And the real estate sector or the real estate industry in Potchefstroom is booming. So, can we start with give us a brief introduction about yourself, about your team, Engel and Völkers, household names. So I'm sure a lot of people are very familiar with you, but let's run through that quickly. And just give us a brief on how people can expect dealing with you and what kind of services you guys offer.
Yes, definitely. So, hi, I'm Helandi Moolman. I'm the marketing manager at Engel and Völkers in Potchefstroom. I've been here now with the company for 7 years. And Engel and Völkers Potchefstroom, we celebrated our 15th birthday this year in Potch. So we've been in the market for a long time now, and we continuously do market research. We know the market, and we are lucky in Potchefstroom to have a very sound property market. So I think Potchefstroom is a very diverse economy. You know, the university, we've got good hospitals, good schools, and then of course the lifestyle. I think a lot of people only move to Potch for the lifestyle that you can have. It's close to the city. It's easy for commuters. There's a lot of people commuting from Gauteng to Potchefstroom. And then you have this, where you can just go mountain biking and trail running or whatever over the weekends. You don't have to drive 40 minutes or wherever to get to a place where you can start your weekend adventures. So I think we are very lucky with the environment that we have. And then Engel and Völkers, we have a project division specializing in projects. So over the past 15 years, we've done more than 50 projects successfully or development successfully, ranging obviously from student to residential to commercial to estates. And with over 1,300 project units sold through our division. So we really, when you're dealing with us regarding developments, we really want to offer developers a one-stop. So from A to Z. So you can literally walk into our office and announce that you want to start developing. You might never have developed before. You don't even have land. So we can start to assist you from the land, the development land, and then also the entire process, the market research regarding what should be built on the land that you acquired. Should it be commercial? Should it be residential? Should it be to rent? Should you sell it? And then also the product development on the site. So we sit with the developer, we sit with the developer's architect, and our team. We have a team of over 50, and our agents, they deal with clients day to day. So they know we need more cupboards here, this little corner will be a problem, that door, whatever. And then we fine tune the plans up to the point where we really want to minimize the risk for the developer as much as possible. And then when we are happy and the developer's happy that we have a product that we know will sell in the market, like I said, minimizing the risks, especially in a competitive market, then we launch and we go to market and we help market and help sell the development for the developer. So it really is a one-stop, and we take all the admin and stuff out of the developer's hands regarding that.
I think it's always great hearing about the experience different people in the industry have with developments, because everybody's heard the horror stories about developers. So knowing that entering into this development with Engel and Völkers, you guys have got the experience, you've done it all, you've seen it all, and you've learned from those different projects you've done. So you know you're moving into something that's built specifically for its purpose, and that is to be a comfortable home that's going to last you forever. So it's really nice knowing that, and I think every single person tuning in always listens out for the previous history or the previous experience on developers. So I'm super glad you touched on that.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to talk, yeah.
No, I think we also we work with a lot of developers, so we also build relationships with them, and we know we can trust them and that they offer great work and great projects. So I think the trust is from all three sides: the client, from us, and from the developer side.
Well, this development, the Land Estate, could you give us an introduction to that?
Yes, the land is a very interesting one. We started with the Land Estate about 11 years ago. Karel Venter, our MD, started the research on the Land Estate. So it's a 30-hectare estate. And at that time, it wasn't even in the hands of the current developers. The developer is the ALS Group. So they acquired it in the meantime, and then Karel worked with them. So he soon realized that 30 hectares is a large estate for Potchefstroom, and you can't just put the same product down in the entire 30 hectare estate. You have to broaden the market. So what an immediate need was at that time, and still, is retirement accommodation. Firstly, he saw that in Potchefstroom, all the retirement facilities are full, the waiting lists are long, and even in all the surrounding towns, the retirement accommodation was full with long waiting lists. And also the accommodation available offered a room or a house, but not really a lifestyle. And retirement should be a phase of your life that you enjoy. So we wanted to address the need for accommodation, but also to offer a lifestyle for that phase of your life. So that's where it started. And then now we sit with the 30 hectare estate. 5 hectares of the 30 hectares are for 55 plus, so it's a 55 plus village, a retirement village, and then the other 25 hectares are for all ages. So you can even buy your house in the rest of the land estate, still wanting to retire there, but there is the option of the 55 plus village. So now we have a multi-generational estate for all ages, and I think that makes it really exciting. There's a lot of amenities on offer on the estate as well. The care services, the security. So that was the big need, an estate. And then secondly, security. So as you know, security is getting a bigger issue all the time. And since, as I mentioned, we have a lot of clients moving to Potchefstroom from Gauteng. So security is an even bigger issue for them than maybe for born and bred Potchefstroomers. So we really needed to get excellent security if you put down an estate. And we went with the developer and we visited security estates in Gauteng, Pretoria and Joburg. And we talked to their head of security and head of estates, and we asked them, what did they learn over the past few years at their estates? What worked? What did they implement? What did they see? Where were there maybe a few gaps that they needed to address? And we learned from them, and then we came back and implemented everything here at the land estate in order to provide really the best security that Potchefstroom has seen up to date. So I think that's the second thing, and then the lifestyle that you can enjoy inside that security, obviously. So maybe just a brief overview then. So the land estate is this 30-hectare multi-generational estate. 5 hectares is then a 55 plus village with 5 different complexes. There's a restaurant, a care center, and then in the rest of the estate, that's for all ages. Of course, there's then the Res 1 stands where you can build your own full title home. And there are also development stands as well, Res 2 and Res 3 stands. So ideally then that's for developers. And we have a few complexes that we are currently busy with in the Greater Land estate as well.
So essentially, it seems like you've catered for every single thing somebody could possibly want within the land estate. You've got all the different I'd say complexes or smaller developments within the land estate, as well as then the retirement development. So, I mean, if you're looking to have your parents retire anywhere and you're living in Potch or you want to move to Potch, you can have them retire close to you, and also within the same security in that, which I'm sure must be incredible. It's such a nice offering to know that your family is going to be super close by, considering how tight-knit South African families are, and they are still benefiting off the security and all the other things that you've put within that estate.
Yes, definitely. And I think we really aimed, as you say, to include a wide range of people in the estate. So if you want just a small lock up and go home, smart upmarket, then there's something for you. If you want the large garden with the space for your kids to play, then there's something for you. If you want the retirement option, then there's something for you. So there really is something for everyone. And that also, once again, minimizes the risk for the developer. So we target more markets than just one single market.
So if we start looking at prices, if we start with the retirement home, what are the prices there? If we just talk about starting from price.
So for the retirement section, for the 55 plus village, as I said, there are 5 complexes. Now, the first one, the Opstal, they are currently sold out, but they are being rented. So mostly we sold them to investors, and they are being rented. And the rent there is from 6,600 a month. It is for 1 bedrooms with a kitchenette, various sizes. And then also an additional 2,800 rand for a care package, including meals, including food treatment, blood pressure measurements, cleaning services, laundry services, etc. So it's a relative basic care package. And that's the only development inside the London state where any sort of care package is actually included. So those units we call assisted living units. And then we obviously have the care as the assistance part. Then we have the Hook. Now the Hook is also in the 55 plus village, and their homes, they only have, I think, about 6 or 7 left, and they are from 1.2 to 5 million at the moment. Then we have 8-span. I think there's only 5 left as well of the 27 8-span homes, and they are from 2.175 million. All of the retirement homes and all of the land state actually is pet friendly. We know how important a pet friendly environment is, so they all have small private gardens. And then Völkers is the other complex in the 55 plus. We are launching that now. Actually, we launched that a week ago or so. And that's larger homes, 2 and 3 bedroom homes. In Völkers, we also have a few homes with wine cellars. So I think Völkers homes, they are from 2.385 million. And then Völkers, the last one in the 55 plus complex, of the 45 units there, we actually only have 5 left. And we have 2 bedrooms left, and they are from 1.3 million.
I think you've put a lot of people in a bit of a pickle here. If their parents are watching this with them, they're going to say, you know, son, I wouldn't mind a wine cellar in my home right now.
Yes, so that's not ideal.
I mean, a wine cellar in a retirement home, that speaks to a lot of people. And I wanted to say another thing, and that's, it looks like your retirement section is selling out really, really fast. So people who do want to purchase within there need to purchase now.
Yes, definitely. And I think we've seen as well